who watches my number blocks man quarters. You know, if everyone watches my number, wait, 1 sec. I think that if everyone watches my number block span quarters, who watched my number block span quarters video, subscribe to my YouTube channel. If they already did, then they could create a second account and then subscribe. Like, then it would be at then it would be then it would be then it would be at basically 500. Also, hello. It feels really nice to be back in Minecraft. This is my Minecraft character. This is my number block character avatar thing. Also, you saw the thumbnail. But and even though I will do that, first I'd like to make 2 announcements before I make those 2 characters. Before I make the characters that I said I would make. And don't worry, I will make those. I will make 7 3/4, 1 3/8, 1 5/8, and 1 7/8. I'll make 2 and 8. I'll make 8 and 8 1/4, 2 and an eighth, and 2 3/8 in another video. The reason I'm only doing one of the number block span quarters things at a time is because I've reached a point where it becomes great, where it becomes more than 750 blocks that I have to place. Okay? It takes, what I'm trying to say is that it takes a lot of time. Yellow block. So there's a YouTube channel called Harry the Creator. And they made a number block span. And he made a number block span quarters video, number block span quarters 2. So and it included the 2 3/4 that I'm gonna include today. Also, there's another YouTube channel. 1 second. I'm not gonna have booms all the. I'm not gonna have booms in my YouTube video. It's really annoying. Also, I really don't like these things where the quarter portions are not divided into half and quarter, the 3/4 things. Sorry. But for some reason, I didn't divide it with.
They compare him a lot to the guy from How to Adventure, Hisoka. He's a lot like him. Yeah, definitely that's one if you're just looking for something that's like...
The reason I didn't divide it with that, it's because it would be a little bit too much.
Actually, in a way,
it would kind of look like classes. And here, it looks weird with the mouth. I just wanted to clarify. Alright. And while I'm there, I may as well do that. There we go. The reason I didn't do that originally was that I was afraid it would look like glasses. and and 1 3/4 does not 3/4 does not round up to 2. All right.
The Cleveland Indians changed their names to the Cleveland Guardians.
29/16 does. Anyway. Also, I knew. Also, the reason I put this over here was that I knew that I wouldn't be uploading many number blocks no, I probably wouldn't be uploading number blocks quarters for a long time.
Like, I keep saying this 26 might be a little close for you. They have one in New York a lot, quite big.
Also, I didn't.
But usually it's once
I
a
didn't
year.
add. Also, I forgot to add in add in little arms for 1 3/4, 2 1/4, and 2 3/4. And 2 3/4 and or 3 3 1/4.
And then the whole stupid COVID happened, and I couldn't do. Remember, they gave us they gave us all the medals and stuff, and we didn't even. They're like, all your virtual. I was like, no.
Also, if you knew my YouTube channel back in the old days, it was called Near. It was an old YouTube channel called Near to You, and it had almost no subscribers. And
No.
if you by the way, if you knew my YouTube channel back in the day, you may have known you may have known that my YouTube channel was called Near to You, which was
What did I tell you? Like mind reading.
an old name for you.
Grumpy.
Yeah.
You see what I mean? It's just like a kid. It's just like a kid. But the problem is that most people don't know how to take care of kids. So how are they gonna know how to take care of a pet? You know what I'm saying?
Which is the name.
Just like a kid. He would get that when you see that, he'd get grumpy.
The name of the name of my
Trying to see if they give him something.
the name an old name of my YouTube channel that had almost no that only had that at the time it only had 5 subscribers before I created the number blocks quarters video, and within a week of it and within a month of that, I had more than 10 subscribers. I had 12 subscribers. Why am I whispering? Alright, that's really distracting. And I know what some of you Red Soul geniuses out there might be thinking. Before I get on to 7 3/4, I have to make 2 announcements. I have to make the thing I have to do. Make a new sprite for 2 3/4 and 4 1/4. Don't worry, these will still exist. They just won't be the regular. It just won't be the regular number blocks that I use anymore.
No, sit. Sit.
Also, did I put dividing for it doesn't matter here.
You're gonna eat that food.
Oh yeah, 1 second, let me fix that. Also, why did I use pink terracotta for this?
Remember, you want to stop all the potatoes now. It's still looking like stupid. You can buy these toys, that's fine, not tonight.
Also, this was inspired by WNX Leo.
Sit.
Even
Lay down. Lay down. Lay down.
for some reason I get triggered
Lay down.
when
Good boy.
when people like when uh, when 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 people just use their when people just use use WNX Leo's number block sounds or just copy them altogether.
So I saw a bunch of people like talking about, you know, people talking about like Caesar for years about like his back.
Also, speaking of, this is his eighth that I that I, that I redesigned in Minecraft. I couldn't. Oh, if you're wondering why I put 1/8 instead of the decimal point, which is 0.125, um, the I didn't have enough space. So the reason I used the scale I went with for the eighths, it was
Yeah.
it was because it was because the number block would eventually become too big, like my number block's quarters. Also, I'll move. I like how 7 3/4 is just gonna be in front of this redstone machine that I made. That's supposed to basically explain. It's basically supposed to be a target system that you shoot an arrow at, and how good your aim is. It'll give off different redstone signals that will play stuff in this chest. So if you have an aiming and, and so if you have an so red is so and there's an aiming score. The color of the block is your aiming score. So for example, if you use this, so for example, if you get a red block, then you get an aiming score of 1, and the gold block is a score of 3. An emerald block would be 4, and diamond block would be 5. If you're wondering why I use the color that I would normally use for 4 1/4 and 4 3/4,
Mine, the GPS won't open up for me. Does GPS open for you? It claims I have to do something, but I go and it's already done. So I have a sneaking feeling that it's part of the pay without them telling you that it's part of the pay.
by the way, before you need to grab this
For your app, is the GPS
and
this.
this.
So for you, or does it tell you to go to settings?
Yeah, I don't know what the story is with that. I don't turn that on. I don't know what the point of it is.
And I think I'll need to grab
To know, like,
some work planks. Works planks.
GPS is not going to work unless it tracks you.
Also, slightly different design for 4 3/4 design.
I don't turn it on. I don't need it. Like, well, I don't need to know what my routes are and all that. So all I care about is the steps. So unless you really want to do that, that's on you. That's up to you. Now, say, like I said, if you decide to go walking a little more in the neighborhood,
It's just that from the star.
because you could put on the tracker if you decide to do that
But it won't let me, is what I'm saying.
without paying.
I think so, because I go into the settings that it says to go to, and it's on, but it's not. I can't. It's on, but it's not highlighted. I can't turn it off.
That's up to you. I don't want to pay for it. That's the big deal. So I'm not paying for it. I'll just take it on.
Yeah. No. I agree. I'm just saying. Like, I think it's a.
Also, I'm pretty sure this video will probably get like a ton of views. It's like changing the points. Oh. Yeah, that's the slight change. There you go. Actually, no, not that. This is the slight change with that point. So what I want to do, basically, just create like. No, this is not the point. The upward pointing thing. Like. Also, I realized that my Minecraft design for the 5 3/4 thing, it looks kind of strange. And but hey, at least it's unique, you know, and it's not just a clone of 6, like everyone else's design. Well, I mean, at least I go out. I mean, having the points design it's it's a little silly, and you might think that I should probably scrap it, but I'm not doing. But the reason I haven't done that yet, I won't. The reason I'm not doing, I haven't done it, it's because at least I've went out of my way to create a design that's more unique than just having 6 designs, all for every single thing. I just broke 4 blocks. There's a massive difference. So whatever. But at least it's not a clone of number block 6 like everyone else's. Also, the reason I'm creating this pentagon this odd looking pentagon, if you can even, this odd looking half pentagon, sorry, it looks more like a pentagon that's moved slightly than anything else. Alright, here's the new designs for 2 3/4 and 4 1/4. Also for 2 also 1 3/4 and 2 1/4 are supposed to have shoes. Shoes with and socks with colors according to the color of the number blocks. And 2 3/4 it's supposed to have 2 shoes. One shoe of which is this yellow terracotta color, which looks more like a ginger color when I put it on 2 3/4. Now that I think of it, maybe I should put on it. Nah. I don't want a ginger color 2 3/4. Also, I'll view these from, like I said, like with the apes. Oh, they're supposed to be viewed just like the apes. These are supposed to be viewed from a faraway distance. Looks pretty nice. Also 3 apes is actually made of target blocks and 1 ape is made of quartz. I'm not trying to point at those border blocks. They're just they're just beta versions of fences. Also, if you see that's that in the middle, I have my crosshair pointing at, yeah, that. So that's actually red nether wart. Yes. The reason I'm saying red nether wart blocks. Sorry. The reason I'm saying red nether wart is because there's blue nether wart. In, just for some of you Minecraft noobs out there, like. Who might not know. Anyway, let's get to building. 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And why is there a chicken on my honey? Also, if you're currently watching this, not currently like while I'm recording, but if you are at any point in the record, but if you're currently watching at any point, but if you're watching during the live stream at any point, if you're watching at any point in time, from right now to from right now to however to whenever how to however long my, and if at any point in time you're watching this, you might want to take the time to like and subscribe, please. Also, the slime and honey block may seem pretty similar at first, right? Because I mean they're both sticky. Well, they get rid of fall damage. And yeah. Why do I keep building so much? Why do I keep building too far a lot? What am I doing? Boom, boom. One, two, three, four. One? That's 9, right? That's 10. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, that's 10. All right. Never mind. Oh. My brain was telling me that something was off with those numbers. For some reason, my brain was telling me that something was... I've had enough of these thunderstorms. No, not thunderstorm. Clear. Wait, what? Oh, the honey blocks looked a little weird. Or some of them did. 5. Okay,
I
come
didn't
on.
sit here shaking my hand. I'm at 8,500.
Wait, you only got this many blocks?
All right.
You ahead of me already.
No, I make. I
Okay,
just got
that
one
looks
apartment. Just
that
keep
looks kind of
moving.
strange when viewed at from
But you, I know
from
because
pre
I don't
from close up.
do the extra blocks that you do.
Once I've created two, by the way, when I create 2 and 5A.
But let me see how
Oh,
many
by the
my
way,
watch has, because my watch has, should be more accurate.
there you go.
Yeah, my watch is more accurate.
Also, I created
I'm at
3 and a quarter
5,200 for my
with
watch.
literal.
And I
Oh,
slept and woke up with this on. So I think this one's slightly more accurate.
with I I
This might
I
add a
created
little bit
3 and a
extra if
quarter
this fits in my pocket or something.
with literal melons. See, melons. Also, remember that I was saying that they're supposed to be viewed from
My
far
watch only
away
has
because it makes it
5,200.
look best. Even though that's not supposed to bother me that much, it it really does. And that just looks too short. 1 second, let me fix that. Just like, just looks like, it's too short and too high. It's too thin and too high, sorry. I forgot that this was amazing. Somehow I managed to forget that this is actually made of. Yeah, it's just, that's too flat. Okay. Usually, it just still looks like a blank expression. Maybe doing this will, maybe doing this will help. There you go. That looks a trillion times better. Like just a blank expression with like.
That's how he's acting like it's so anticipating the walk with you, honey. What's that, a firewall? Get it? Firewall?
Boom, boom. Also, I forgot that honey.
You can't hear me.
That,
Jacob, is that a firewall?
it's honey that we're trying to work with. It's really annoying how it just slows. It's really slow when it makes you super slow when trying to go past it. Also, Honey actually has a slightly smaller hitbox. Exactly, a honey block is actually slightly smaller than a normal block.
Is it?
So, so if I put this, so this is a regular block, this is a block of honey, doesn't really seem like any noticeable difference. Mm, mm. But let me place more of this block as well as more of the honey. This is a normal block thickness. See? It went back a little bit. See? You notice that? Pretty cool. Look.
Ah, I never knew that.
Honey. Honey has a smaller has a lower thing on has a lower hip. It's smaller on well, it's possible to notice that on this. Well, it's possible to notice that on this on the horizontal axis. While honey slows you down on the horizontal and vertical axis, soul sand slows you just on the vertical axis.
It's not near the street. And some of the other park areas. Yeah. Like the Belgian lawns we picked from.
No, that's what I was thinking. There's a nice like lawn that's like
This is the regular block. This is soul sand. Apparently, there's supposed to be a slight difference between soul sand and. I'm guessing that smaller block.
Full of like yoga people.
That soul sand. It's because it's a half size block. It actually makes you. It's a. It's a smaller block. It actually a normal block, but just by a little bit. It actually makes you slower. Is that intended gold?
Jacob, start wrapping it up, okay? We're gonna go play. 5 minutes.
Come on.
And come back and play. 5 minutes. I just asked you so you
So
can
your
play.
subscribers are gonna enjoy some outside fun.
Thank you, Jacob.
Why? I don't know. These are my parents.
Before you gotta enjoy some outside fun. You'll be alright.
So this character is supposed to have.
There you go. Where's that at?
All right. So, so this character is supposed to have. So this character is supposed to have two to have two shoes. One is a, one is a shoe that.
What is with? I can't see.
uh,
Jacob, come off. At this point, I'm about to just grab a toilet and try walking in. Can you please get this boy off? Jay, come.
Jacob, you can come back to that.
You have all day till 2 o'clock. Come on, we'll see you again later.